Realm podcast, along with the great staff tonight, to bring you breaking news. The moment we've been waiting for, we are here to tell you we couldn't get to the microphone soon enough, so don't go anywhere. Stay right there, and we're going to talk about the breaking news for the Steelers as we get in towards training camp. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Steelers Realm podcast. And now, here are the boys of Steelers Realm.
Welcome to the breaking news edition of Steelers Realm podcast, everybody. Steeler Nation, welcome aboard. TA and the producer in the house with us tonight. Excited to bring you the news, man. TA, you broke it first, so let's dive right in, man.
Man, I can't believe it's all over with. What are we going to do for 5 days? The Steelers aren't going to be in the news anymore, JT. I almost feel heartbroken that we have to announce this today.
That is it. And what is that big announcement for those Steeler fans who just get their Steeler news from right here?
Well, in the form of our good friend Walter Cronkite, I would just like to say that the Pittsburgh Steelers have gone ahead and traded away TJ Watt for Jawan Jenkins of the San Francisco 49ers to allow you to have your second wide receiver that all you fans like. And as I once said, that's the way it is here at Walter Cronkite. How was that? Was that not bad?
That's impressive.
That was impressive. I've been working on that, by the way. No, that's not the news, folks. That's not.
Oh, dang it. What is it then?
No, the news is, believe it or not, TJ Watt decided to kind of go ahead and sign a 4-year, $144.5 million. I'm sorry, I said $144.05 million contract that makes him a Steelers for the next 3 years. Now,
okay,
a base salary of $21.5 million for 2025. However, the extension pays him $41 million over the next 3 years as the highest paid defensive player, which is more than any other offensive player who's not a quarterback. He is our quarterback. He's our quarterback. 22, and he don't even have to wear a green dot. Shit. What do you think, guys? But I tell you what, the producer came up with something good. I gotta give it to him. Go ahead, producer. You tell the crowd the conspiracy theory of what inked this deal.
So when I saw the deal, I saw that it was 123, but 180 of that was guaranteed, and I was thinking, that looks a little bit familiar from the stat I was looking the other day, which was his career sacks, which was 108 as well, though. So maybe a conspiracy going on there where, what's going on there? Is there a coincidence there?
It is pretty cool, though. He's had 108 sacks with us, and he signed for $108 million guarantee. I got to ask, guys. I really got to ask, at 30 years old, man, I really hope the football gods are with us, and that is money well spent.
Well, hey, here's my thought, and this is just total random, and then we'll dive way into this, man, because I know everybody's ready to jump on here and throw in their thoughts too. But $1 million a sack.
Yeah.
Why don't you just write it up like that? $1 million a sack, dude. You want it? You got it. I'll sign for 10 years. for $1 million a sack.
There you go, producer. There's our tagline for the night: $1 million a sack.
Yeah,
There
worth
you
it, man.
go. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, you know what though? You're right, JT. Write it up as $1 million a sack,
Sign right,
guaranteed.
share it. Sign right here.
Yep,
Oh man.
done deal,
Oh,
man.
that's awesome. You know what? The people that don't like this deal probably don't like the Steelers.
Well, there's a lot of truth to that. That's for sure.
And you know what? Like before my man left work today, my Charger fan coworker, before he left work today, he's like, "Well, you don't have any more money left because you're paying TJ Watt." I'm like, "Oh, don't worry, they got more money than anything." But yeah, he had to get his digs in right away. I was thinking, "Oh, you're just jealous because we still have them." How about that? And we still got them.
Yeah, we
He's
got
like,
them locked
"No,
up for this
you're
year. And
guaranteed
3 more
wins
years.
now, right? You're guaranteed wins now." And I'm like, well, let's put it this way: when he's not playing, we're pretty much guaranteed losses. So what are you going to do?
Well, this is true. And the only win I really care about is I'd really like to see the guaranteed Super Bowl win, especially since we're all in this year. He's not getting any younger. This is probably
Right.
Cam's last year. We already know it's Rodgers last year. I mean, this is a swan song for a lot of folks here.
Yeah.
And, Darius Slay probably won't be back either after this year. This almost seems like, you know what? You guys are all getting paid pretty good bucks to play the hitmen. Go out there and get the job done, because if we settle at mediocrity, I'd hate to say it, but this season would be a total and utter failure with everything that we've done to this point.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think a playoff win is or bust.
Yeah,
And if not, but I like the swan song thought here. I mean, you got Cam, but when was the last time we had a kind of a swan song Super Bowl?
That
Jerome, right?
Jerome, absolutely. The
Yeah, man, he
bus.
was retiring. He was out there, Hines, and the whole beg him to come back, and I mean that whole brotherhood thing with Hines and him, and it was pretty cool. It was great. Yeah.
well,
So let's hope that plays out, right? I mean, it's being hyped up to be that all in, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Another headline, all in.
Absolutely. Well, in the thing here too with this here that I thought was quite interesting, did you see that not only on the day that he signed, but the AP came out with who was the number one choice for edge rushers, and did you see who got that vote?
I did not.
let me guess. It's gonna be Garrett.
You got it. Miles Garrett got the number one edge rusher by the AP.
Bull crap.
And basically because he had become the youngest player in history to reach 100 sacks when he finished with 14 last year, which was, of course, 2.5 more than TJ.
Right.
He was third in the Defensive Player of the Year, earning his 4th All-Pro start. And up until, what was it, 6, 7, 8 hours ago, was the highest paid edge rusher in the NFL. Now the question is how long does TJ hold on to this, and does Minka Parsons or Trey Hendrickson
There's another name, right?
pass him?
It'll be 5 minutes before Micah gets his deal. He's at 45 mil probably.
Right. I mean, are we looking at this as the year that the NFL just goes utterly mad with edge rushers and we start paying them way too much money?
Maybe.
it's kind of looking that way, man.
I mean,
for sure.
Because let's face it, Trey had 17.5 sacks last year. Or I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
So back to back in 23 and 24, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right in that?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's back to back.
He's probably asking for a lot more than TJ even.
Oh, well, is that what that is? Is this a pissing contest now? Or Steelers trying to hold out and see that, like, could we keep this bar as low as possible? Bet all the other owners were chiming in too with the Roonies and whatnot. They're like, well, can you keep it down? How low can you keep it? It's like it's getting out of control. We need some more money for other players too. Come on.
Absolutely. And let's face it, even the guarantee is $20 million more than what Garrett got. Garrett was what, at 88 million?
Yeah.
So
Well, it had to top that. It was pretty much a given, right? They had to top his
absolutely.
contract, and
Well, it's important we got ahead of it before the other guys were paid, because if we didn't, it could have been a lot more even.
that's true. That's true. Had they waited longer and wait till those other guys, yeah, that could have been even much worse than that.
Especially if we had to go up against Jerry Jones money.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we don't know what Jerry Jones is going to do for Minka, especially since he's still relatively young yet.
Yeah, he's entering his prime, whereas TJ, they're on the backstage his career basically.
Yeah, he might be at the pinnacle at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but then again, you know what? A lot of people said that about Cam when he signed that deal at 30.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And how old's Cam now? 37? Is he going to be 37 going into
Yeah,
this year?
52, 53, around there.
So,
Yeah. He certainly raised a lot of eyebrows, exceeding expectations, dude.
he did.
Yes,
But I also you have to give that to the athlete of today. When you look at what Tom Brady did going as long as he did, and then now Aaron Rodgers, Cam as a defensive lineman, and still to be able to play all pro caliber ball. I mean, that says a lot for where I guess training, physical therapy, taking care of the body, both mentally, spiritually, all of the things that go
absolutely.
into that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of 35-year-olds old that creak, crack, and pop.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
Cam's
me
teaching TJ Watt's tricks. So,
Me for one.
And at 35, JT, you still look marvelous.
Thank you. Yeah. 5 children made my hair gray, but other than that, I'm good, man.
I'm surprised you didn't pull all your hair out yet.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyhow, back to my coworker, man. I gave the ribbon right back to him, and I really think that's it. Anybody didn't. I think most expected the Steelers to sign him eventually. So, I don't think this is a shocker across the league. It's just another step towards that pinnacle of this year's edge rusher contracts, so to speak. So, but yeah, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. Does that put us back up at the top of the highest paid defense again? I think we were
Probably.
close to being there before, right?
Yeah, we're there by a mile. The Giants might be close.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we never left that.
We own that bad boy.
Yeah,
we're probably over 200 million now, the way things are going.
Yeah, we just added a little bit more distance.
Now, so it was only a 3-year deal. Do you find that interesting, or what do you think about that instead of like 4 or 5?
You look, after this, the question's really going to remain, okay, so now TJ is going to be at 33. Now, let's say he does go ahead and let's say just for sake of argument, he posts 15, 16, 15 sacks per year, a couple of forced fumbles, still pretty high in the tackle area, maybe adds 2 out of 3 all pros, Pro Bowls at that time. Now you're 33. Does he still demand that top-notch money for another 3-year deal? Or is this where you got to look at him now and say, okay, TJ, it's really now time for the hometown
Discount.
deal like Cam gave. You know
Give
what
him
I
the
mean?
hometown discount.
The hometown discount. I mean, that's a good question. I don't know what to say to that. I mean, only time is going to tell.
True.
Well, yeah, I think it helps because people were worried about his age. If he's getting like a 4 or 5 year deal, that'd be putting until he's 35. But if he's going to be here till he's 33, I don't think age should really be an issue at all.
As long as he's playing high caliber football, you're right. I think that's just a number, and it shouldn't necessarily be looked upon. I mean, let's face it. George Blanda played till he was 48 years old. You know what I
Yeah, and
mean?
they didn't have much padding then.
No, of course not. They didn't have much padding back then. So, is it possible? Absolutely. But, when you look at the players who did, go that long, you know, they were all kickers. Boz could be one of those guys that could challenge 48 as a kicker. He really truly could. Boz has that capability. I mean, a lot could have said Tucker could have too until he decided he liked massage parlors better. But I mean, that's a story for another day
You mean until he got caught?
until he got caught. Well, hey, at least he wasn't in the parking lot of the donut shop.
That's true. True. Well, you know what? I'm going to throw a little cold water on that here, though. My
Uh-oh.
concern with it, though, although I think 3 years is good, but my concern um, is for the duration of these 3 years. Is TJ Watt going to be able to continue to play at TJ Watt's level and his body still maintain health throughout the entire season? That's going to be the challenge in my mind. Now, do we have these? Are we positioning ourselves to have the backups to spell him and kind of preserve that and snap count, so to speak? Um,
Mhm. Well,
would that be the plan with him, or are we just like
that's
go
definitely
play
the plan.
until you fall down or can't get back up, TJ, and then we'll haul you off the field and play the rest of the game without you?
Don't tell me you're getting the stretcher ready already.
No, no, no.
I'm kidding.
I'm just like the durability. I mean, at his level.
I'm not really worried about it. I mean, it's not like he's had serious injuries. It's not like it's been season ending. It's just been one of these, bruises and scrapes throughout the season. So I'm not really worried about it. But they did bring in some other guys. Like, I'm hoping we can actually get some good health though, because it felt like all year it was either Highsmith goes down, then Watt comes back, then Highsmith's down again. Like, if we just get some health, then like we can have that good rotation.
And quite honestly, I have to agree with you. I think Highsmith is the big factor in this. Can he go a season healthy? And I do have to agree with you, producer. And not often do I agree with you, but
Really?
today I will. No, seriously. I mean, you're right. Watts has been, some nicks and bruises, nothing serious. I mean, let's face it. Cam, we've lost him twice throughout his career for an entire season. You know what I mean? We haven't had to do that yet with TJ, so that is good. But I do like where we sit right now with Nick and Jack as a fresh young pair of legs to be able to come in and spell both of those guys. And look, who better to learn from than the league's highest paid defensive edge rusher,
Yeah, the man himself.
the man himself.
The man himself. Just ask Alex Highsmith.
Yeah.
We've been there. We've watched them together. Together, you and I. We've watched them
Oh, absolutely.
together,
Absolutely.
and like big brother, little brother. I just
Yep.
saw a post and it showed TJ and Herbig standing side by side. An interesting size comparison, but nonetheless, is like like Big Daddy and Mini Me.
And you're absolutely right in that. And the thing that I like though about TJ is such a quiet leader. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. He's not into the fluff, man.
No,
Not at
he's
all.
not. You don't hear him talk. He really doesn't want to talk to nobody. And when he does, he's direct. He's straight to the point. Come on, give me the answer and go. His mentality is a lot like Jack Lambert's when you think about it from back in the day. You
Mhm.
know, he's not here to be all warm and fuzzy and come on over here, Kaboli. Let me give you a hug, man. I need one because we lost today. It's like Kaboli, give me your fucking answer so I can go ahead and get the hell out of here and then lock
He didn't have to say anything. All he did was this. Ta, remember this?
Yeah.
That works.
And you're like, oh shit,
Right,
oh shit.
right. But I guess
Audible.
all in all, guys, I am glad and sad at the same time. Glad that this is done and sad that I don't know what anybody's going to talk about for 7 more days.
Don't worry, Omar Khan's always got something going on.
Oh yeah. Hey, we'll move right into another wide receiver potential. As a matter of
Another
fact,
wide
they're
receiver.
they're already thrown. They're already in that too. So yeah, we can step right out of this puddle and right into this pond here. So that's coming. So I mean, to kind of segue into our next thought, like and we can come back to TJ at any other. I'm sure comments going to be rolling in soon as they see that we're on there. But the Juan Jennings rumors were squashed today. Right?
No.
Yay. Yay. Yay.
Yeah.
JC, I know you're really excited to get another wide receiver in the fold.
Yeah. Right. 49ers say, like, I guess based on other team responses, 49ers said no.
What they said, no way in hell for you.
Yeah. Yep. So, all those out there are like, shit, I have to cross out one off my list now. Who's next on the rumor mill parade?
They got Scary Terry for you because he said he was frustrated with his current deal and wants a new one.
Who's that?
Terry McLaurin of the Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got linked as well. Every week seems like there's a new wide receiver. I don't know where they keep finding them.
I don't know. TA, would you take him in a heartbeat?
You know what? I would definitely have to consider it. I would have to consider it.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're pairing up with Aaron Rodgers, I'd have to consider it, especially if we could get him very, very cheap and reasonable. It would definitely be an upgrade on a few of the guys in the locker room.
I mean, where are they as far as is there rumors that they're pretty much going to re-sign him? Or I mean, it seems like they were getting to a frustration level too. With camps coming up, that adds a little extra pressure, I'm sure. I know all of us were talking about shit. We don't want to be talking about the Steelers training camp and TJ Watt not coming to camp, and we just don't want to go down that road.
Don't worry. The last time he had on camp, he came back and led the league in sacks and broke the record. So you shouldn't really be worried about him holding out.
Well, does mini camp count?
Maybe. Don't worry. He'll be ready to go. He'll be you think he'll break the sack record this year? Again.
Oh, you know what? I won't be disappointed if he didn't.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But you never know. I mean, you got a good supporting role, supporting cast around you. We'll see what the new guy can bring up the middle. Is that going to relieve some pressure? I think that's key. That's key because it seemed like teams, and I'm sure TJ was nicked up towards the end of the season, but those last several games, though, it seemed as though, like everybody that could possibly put a shot on him every play did.
Yeah, TJ Watt would have two guys bear hugging him and then a tight end chip the hell out of him every play.
Constantly. And I think that was the way they just beat the hell out of him with as many people as they could every play and seemed to work. So, all right, if you're going to generate that kind of pressure over on us,
Well, to me, Terrell Austin needs to move him around and get him some new looks because him coming off the right side every play is not working.
Yeah, I always thought that too. TA, wouldn't you say?
And I have to agree with that, especially if we're looking at trying to extend his career at this time. And you're right. We've got Benton now. We've got Cam now. We've got Harmon now. I mean, there's only 5 offensive positions and throwing a couple tight ends. It's kind of hard to who you're going to pick your poison with on a double team.
True.
And if they're going to continue to go after TJ, then Highsmith has to pick it up.
Right.
Harmon has to pick it up. Canal has to pick it up. Somebody's got to, let's say even if TJ only gets 10 sacks this year, 10 sacks, but one of those other 3 guys go double digits as well, that's a success. because now that tells you that defense or offenses do not know how to go ahead and stop that front defensive seven.
Hmm.
Sure. I mean, we were in the same position before Highsmith and before we lost. His name is escaping me now.
Oh, I mean, but Dupree.
Bud Dupree.
Yeah, Bud Dupree. Took him a few years to blossom, but man, when he did, he took advantage of it. Yeah, everybody double teaming TJ, man. He's looking.
Well, I remember we had a few years ago,
Yeah.
we had Stephon Tuitt and Cam Hayward both in their prime, and
Yeah.
that allowed TJ Watt to be his best self.
Yeah, that makes me sad, dude.
Well, if we can get back to that, if Harmon can,
Yeah,
do
the
it
same
was.
type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Because we really haven't had a guy to fill in like to it before since then.
Mhm.
No, and it's showed along the defensive line too. It really truly has. So
Yeah,
I
it's
think when you look at it, the Steelers' defense, top to bottom, yes, it is the most highly paid. But honestly, if we don't go number one this year for defense, I really think then you got to look at replacing Terry
Mhm.
because you're not going to get an all-star defense like we have right now.
Yeah, you better make the most of the persons that you have on the roster.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. Well, we got elite playmakers at every level. I don't see why it can't be a top 5 defense at the very least.
Yeah,
Unless-
you got a pretty good hand. Let's play it well, right?
Mhm.
We're not done yet either. I don't think the player acquisition phase of the Steelers is quite done yet.
Okay, so let's just throw this out here. Are we going to bolster the safety position or are we going to bow to the pundits and go for a WR2?
It's the Steelers. You know they're going to go with defense.
So that leaves
Way to
Justin
throw it
Simmons
out there, producer.
Yeah.
I love it.
Right. I mean, that leaves us with Justin Simmons then. I mean,
Yeah.
if we were to look at the top two players really out there right now in that category, you're looking at Justin Simmons, and then you are, if all truth be told, Terry McLaurin are the last two all pros out there to go get to really make this an all-star roster. I mean, this is almost the start of the dream team.
Well, again, back to what we were saying, all in, man.
All in.
Yep.
You know, we keep seeing that surface. So Steelers going all in. Rogers going all in. Rogers is all in. We're all in. TJ's all in.
Yeah. We're all in, baby.
We're all in, baby.
You
Yeah.
know, here's the thing though, to be all in, and I hope somebody's listening here, you've got to have 53 human beings all on the same page with one word and one word only on their mind, and that's selfless. It's not about them, it's about the brotherhood, it's about the greater good, it's about putting your ego to the side for the one common goal. If they have them on this team where there's no crybabies, nobody's going to get upset at the end of the day because they didn't get their ball thrown to them, or they didn't get to run the ball, or they didn't go out there and get to play man to man, or they didn't go play zone. Whatever it is that triggers an NFL player today to be selfish, then we're really truly all in. But it starts with the attitude first.
Man, and you know what? I was sitting there listening to you, and I'm thinking, I'm like, this locker room with this new pool of players in there, and you know, kind of taking me back to, you mentioned Dream Team, and I'm thinking back to all those all stars and how, man, if you took that and were able to put all those pieces together from a coaching standpoint, you'd really have something. Unlike what happened with the Dream Team, was there were too damn many egos playing their own game and nobody playing a team game. And they got their asses beat. You remember that?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, but I don't see that playing this way. I mean, I see these leaders, and you know Aaron Rodgers is going to demand excellence from the receiver routes. You know he's going to demand that. He's not going to, you know, it's got to be his game, and it's going to be interesting to see how how Arthur Smith plays this hand and how he puts these components together.
Mhm.
I mean,
Well,
it
yeah,
could be pretty eye opening, or it just could be a total cluster.
Look, all I hope so is that nobody's crying for Matt Canada to be back in week 8.
I don't think you'll ever hear that again. I don't think you'll ever hear that out of a Steeler fan again. Uh,
Oh.
you may hear some Mason chants, but
All right. So
maybe
the odds
even
of
some duck chants
right. So we still have a
after a few
chance that
beers. Yeah, you might hear some of that.
well,
But
guys, I guess really all that's left, man, is training camp starts on the 23rd. That's less than a week away.
oh man, you know what? That reminds me. I got to get my tickets for Friday Night Lights.
Oh, I'm so jealous I can't make it this
Oh,
year.
I'm sorry you can't, man. That was cool.
Oh, I know. But hey, just to kind of run it down, reporting dates, rookies and veterans, July 23rd. I'm kind of interested to see how Aaron Rodgers is going to like going to Latrobe. Because let's face it, I mean, you're living in the dorm. You know what I mean? This is this is this is like going to camp nowhere. I
Oh,
mean,
you know what? I bet, dude. I bet he loves it.
he'll love it.
They'll probably find he can go meditate with the monks over across in the chapel.
it
All
would
right, just come
surprise
back
me.
from the woods.
Hey,
It's been
look,
3 hours now.
Brother Stone, can I join you later, man? I've got a thought.
Oh,
We saw
I would,
Rogers mushroom hunting about 3 hours ago. Come get back here already.
Yeah.
right.
If you walk far enough behind in that field back there, you never know what you might find.
Oh, you're right.
Oh my
You're right.
God. Yeah, no, that's, I mean, imagine that. I can't wait to see this group of individuals together. That's going to be fun.
Yeah,
That'll be fun.
because the first open practice is going to be July 24th at 1:55 p.m. Then, of course, we're going to go hard for 1 week before Friday night under the lights on August 1st at 7 p.m. at Latrobe Memorial Stadium. The final open practice is going to be August 12th at 1:55. Now, remember, in between there, we will be taking a trip down to the Jagoffs for our first preseason game, and then come back and we're going to have closed practices, a little joint practice with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on
Oh,
Memorial
okay. I
Day.
was going to ask about that. Do we have any scrimmages built in there?
Yep. We're going to when the Buccaneers come up to play us on August 16th, which is probably going to be the game where we're actually going to get to see uh, some significant time of our future starters on August 16th against the Tampa Bay. They are going to practice for 2 days straight, so it'll
Oh,
be
that's cool.
it'll be interesting. And then, of course, remember you're going to need your mobile tickets, like JT's already stated. So get on Ticketmaster.com, guys. Go get your mobile tickets. Go out there, spend some time, get some autographs, enjoy yourself, man. This
Yeah.
is a great time of year.
Great time. And if like Friday Night Lights, man, a lot of vendors set up early. So bring your kids down, man. Have a great time. But listen, they sell out of t-shirts real quick, so get those first beforehand, and then find a spot on the fence. But definitely take your kids down there. It's a great time, and they get to see players up close. Yeah, it's a great time, man. And you get to see these guys working together, and you get to see that off the field stuff that you don't see watching a game. How these two working together. Look what this guy's doing over there. Wow, did you see the moves he put? Stuff like that. It's like that's where people stand out. I remember Martavis Bryant watching him at training camp. My God, I'm like, this guy's gonna be he's Superman. And but that didn't pan out. But anyhow, yeah, man, great to get down there. Get your tickets though. They're free, but you got to get them. Put them on your phone. Digital pass.
Fun time there, right?
Definitely. Good time. Good time. Get down there early. Get some good food, some good vendors down there. Kids have a lot of stuff, a lot of signs, things to do. And then get in there and watch the game. You know what? I was surprised. Bill Hillgrove was announcing again, and I would imagine that he'll announce until he can't announce those Friday night under the lights events. How about it, TA?
And I think so too. I mean, why not? Everybody else before him did, so why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
fantastic.
and he's part of the family and always will be.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
And then, yeah, we got to reach out to Rob again once the Pirates thing settles down for him. Get Rob King back on. And I know, like I might have mentioned last week or not, but did get a message from Paul, sent a happy birthday message to me. And appreciate that, Paul. And I said, hey, what do you think of these new Steelers? Ready to come back on and give us your thoughts? And he's like, absolutely. So I'll let you guys know when we schedule that. And I'm sure a lot of fun coming up here in the next couple of weeks with training camp. TJ signed now. We can settle in on some football instead of contracts. How about it?
I like it. I like it. And then next week, JT, we are going to break down this team, offense and defense, all 90 players, real quick excerpt, and who we are excited to watch. So tune in. Other than that, brother, I'm done. What about you?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, shout out to Claude, man. Thanks for jumping on. Sorry, we went a little early tonight, man. We we couldn't keep the microphones off long enough to wait till a normal time. So thanks for tuning in though. And yeah, listen back, catch up on the rerun. But we're excited. What do you think? 2 thumbs up with the signing before we sign off?
Yep. 2 thumbs ups. Great move. What about you?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All you other Steelers haters, eat your heart out.
Tell him Myles Garrett is upset, but we don't care.
Yep. That's fine.
Old Cisco and Ebert are loving it.
Yep. So, well, thanks for tuning in, man. Gentlemen, been an exciting night. Glad to share it with you.
You as well. You as well. Take care, gentlemen.
Yep.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Careful in the hot tub. See you next time.
Check back next week into the Steelers Realm.